Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special video on the channel. This is my 100 subscriber special. It's become a little bit of a tradition in the community, I guess, to celebrate, reaching 100 subscribers on your channel by releasing a slightly different video. And this is my one. Today, we are going to be looking back at my first ever video on the channel. Now, I haven't watched this video since probably a few days after it came out. I vaguely remember it being absolutely terrible. Like, ridiculously bad. I kind of spent about 2 hours researching how to record a video. And what was I using? I was using my old Mac, my old iMac. It's I think it's a 2013 iMac or something, to record on. And I was using OBS and Audacity, Handbrake, and what was I was editing in iMovie, I think. And I had a terrible little Sennheiser headset. So, I mean, I have a feeling that the video is going to be choppy and the audio is going to be terrible. But yeah, I can't remember. So we're going to be watching this back. I'm going to be commenting on it throughout. We'll watch it. We'll pause at the excruciatingly painful bits, and we'll discuss, and we'll kind of see how far the channel's come since these very early days. I believe this video was published in June of 2015. Now, I've had a couple of little fits and starts on the channel since then. There's been quite a few months where I haven't uploaded because I haven't been recording, because I just haven't felt like it. So obviously I haven't been releasing videos since that moment. But I think we're over 113, 114 odd videos on the channel now, which is nuts when you consider that this is what I came from. Now, opening this up and seeing this guy here has reminded me of the intro to this series, which I believe I called up here Not Another Let's Play. It was in my head, like that casual bit of, oh god, not another Let's Play, like sarcasm, that was going to get me noticed and recognized. And here is a guy who takes the piss out of himself. That didn't happen. That did not happen. I think I gained about 3 subscribers after the first video, one of them being myself. And the channel kind of stuck like that for quite a while. It was only when I joined MumboCraft and started actually recording on there that the channel started to take off a little bit, and I was kind of like, oh, well, maybe this is a thing that I would like to continue. But anyway, yeah, seeing this guy reminds me of my first bit of proper editing, which was this intro. And if memory serves, it's actually terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to push play and see what it's like. Wow. Do you know what, actually? Considering that, I kind of jumped into these programs without any prior knowledge, and I just kind of went for it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a load of just random images that I took from the Googles. And then a sound effect. I can't even remember where I found the sound effect. I think I might have actually found it in iMovie. and I matched the cuts up to the sound bite and things like that, and I accidentally found like the settings where you can kind of like move the camera around a picture kind of thing, like, well, the little thing that you saw there where, you know, it was zooming in or zooming out or moving around. Accidentally found that, and, you know, the intro was born. I believe this kind of became the basis for my thumbnail for this series. It's me just standing there with my apple and my wooden pickaxe, proving I'm a little noob. Yeah. So this next bit is probably going to be absolutely cringeworthy, and I'm a little bit scared to press play again. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess.
Hey everybody, this is Sin from Sensational Gaming, coming to you with...
Sin had a case of boring voice, didn't he? Hello everybody, this is Sin from Sensational Gaming. Oh, wow. That's quite embarrassing. Here we go, Sin City. Yeah, one of my favourite films, and obviously mixes in with the name and stuff, because I am an original kind of guy. Let's keep it rolling then.
The first episode of a brand new Not Another Let's Play. You've all seen this screen 100 times before, so let's just get this started.
Oh god, this is... Didn't even bother to edit out the loading world screen. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Right, let's see what we've got here.
Oh, the frames.
We'll load in a little bit.
This actually brings back a lot of memories. Like, this was before I kind of... So, okay, a little bit of history. I've been playing Minecraft on and off since, like, alpha days. Like, years and years and years. I've always enjoyed it. I'd say it's only in the past couple of years, 2 or 3 years, that I kind of started playing... I guess the term properly is misused, but, you know, finding out mechanics and things like that. And weirdly, the person that actually got me into playing Minecraft properly was Mumbo Jumbo. I don't even know. I wasn't even searching for Minecraft videos. Like, it was a game that I wasn't playing at the time. It had always been a game that I'd kind of picked up and put down, built a little dirt hut, that kind of thing. And for some unknown reason, I was on YouTube and I came across one of his Redstone videos, and I saw this thing. I can't even remember what it was, but I saw it and I was like, I did not know you could do that in Minecraft. I want to do that. I want to be a redstoner. So that worked out well. I am now the guy that nobody ever asks for redstone help, because I am absolutely useless, and I get other people to invent stuff for me so that I can put it in my base. So that didn't work out well. But yeah, I think I'm playing in 1.8 on this, and kind of previously to this series, I'd been playing it an awful lot on the PlayStation. I'd kind of, like, my computer was downstairs, and, you know, it was, I think I was sharing the space with, no, I was definitely sharing the space with my dad, his office. So, like, I couldn't play the game during the day because he was always in his office working and stuff, and he hated the clicking and everything like that. And so then I started playing it on PlayStation. I played it on PlayStation for probably about a year or so, really enjoyed it, and then by that point I was watching The Hermits and everything like that, and and it was actually an ex-girlfriend of mine that, like, we started watching, like, Minecraft videos together, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make videos. And so yeah, kind of jumped straight back into PC Minecraft, and this is kind of like my first foray into it. But like, this brings back so many memories. Back here, there's a hill in the acacia biome, and then we've got a desert off over here. I think going around this way, we've got a plains biome. Yeah.
What have we got over here? Sand, nice bit of desert. Oh,
There's my hill.
oh, nice looking hill.
Lovely looking hill,
Stuff.
Sin.
Let's. Yeah, nice big plains. But oh, little bit of forest over in the distance. there.
Nice bit of forest
Maybe
there.
notice I am playing with Optifine. Running some.
Optifine does not appear to be working for me. These frames are ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. And I'm chuffed to bits that I'm using Optifine. This kind of shows how long ago it was. Oh dear.
Custom settings, and is that
Custom settings.
excellent? We've got a little desert temple over there. We'll go and explore that in a bit. But for now, let's just hop on top of this hill, see what's about. Let's try and find the best way up here. Excellent. It's a really awful shape if we hop up.
Now complaining about the shape of the hill. I like to think that my commentating skills have progressed somewhat since this video. Oh, this hill's a terrible shape for jumping up. Just get on with it, Sin. Just do it. Just jump up the damn hill.
Oh, let's just go for it and see.
Yeah.
What happens. And up, and up, and we can't go across there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
This is
a little bit of lag.
a little bit of lag.
That's our first block collected. Excellent.
Second block, actually. Just noticed that.
Da-da.
Say something,
First
damn
time
you.
I'm recording a video. I've never done
This is the first time I'm recording a video. Can you tell?
this before, so I am assuming that that block lag is just a thing from recording as well.
Yeah, see, this is how, like, unprepared I was to start doing this. I was just like, it's okay. I'm going to get some free recording software, and I'm going to make videos, and everything is going to be great, and people are going to watch them, and they're going to love me. And just know, just know. Like, as far as memory goes, like, the second video in this series is much better quality because I actually switched to a program called ScreenFlow, which I still use today, which is developed specifically for the Mac. Because I mean, OBS, whilst it works with the Mac, it's not completely configured for the Mac, so it's much more configured for Windows PCs and stuff like that. And so it works a lot better on there. Whereas ScreenFlow is designed specifically for the Macintosh. And so that works a lot better. But yeah, this is ridiculously bad quality. And what I was probably doing was I was probably running multiple programs, because that sounds like something I'd do, and I still actually do it because I'm far too lazy to close things down. But yeah, this is useless. Or I was, rendering my epic intro whilst recording. Jeez.
I might have to change up a few settings. I'm using OBS, which is a free program. Obviously, I'm not sure how many of these episodes I'm going to be recording, so
Turns out, not many of them.
I didn't want to go straight out and purchase Fraps or DxStory.
So here's another thing. Like, just once again proving to you how unprepared I was. Fraps and DX Story don't work on the Mac at all. Like they are non-compatible. You cannot. Well, at the time of recording that video, you could not get them. I haven't even looked into whether you can get them now because I've been with ScreenFlow, and ScreenFlow are amazing. So yeah. Well done for me, just jumping into it.
Which I know most other YouTubers. Oh, hello meat. That's a good sign. Oh, more meat. Oh, and I didn't see the pumpkins. Oh, excellent. So we're looking like we've got some nice resources straight off the bat. Cowses and sheepses and pigses and stuff. So usually I go for ages without finding pumpkins. Oh yes, this is nice. So where did we see that? Where's that? Yeah, there's the jungle temple over there in the distance.
That's is a desert temple. This is actually a really nice little seed. Like, it's really quite nice. Like, if you look, you've got 3 biomes, like, and they all meet here. Right here is where they all meet, so that's really cool. You've got this lovely range of hills behind here. You've got an ocean off there, desert here. This is actually really nice. I really, unfortunately, like, I have lost this world, along with a lot of my other old single-player worlds, including the Island series, which I only have recorded about 5 episodes of. But yeah, this is actually quite nice.
Distance. Looks like ocean over there. Fingers crossed for a sea temple. What's around this way?
So, Sea Temple, were they... I think they were introduced in 1.8. Like, I think that was the 1.8 update, was the Guardian Temples. So that dates this, I think.
I can't actually remember what this biome's called.
I'll be honest, I still don't think I know the actual name for this biome. Savannah, it's a savanna. Yeah.
Which is a terrible shame. I've never played in it before. I'm much more used to playing this on the PlayStation, which has a lot less options. I'm glad to be back playing on the PC.
So much lag.
This looks... I've got a plan for this, and I'm not sure...
Oh, God, I've just remembered. I've remembered what the plan was and the build was for this. So I don't know whether it makes an appearance in this video, but I think it might do. Yeah, because if memory serves, I went mining, and I think I've got 2 different chests, and one of them is like my usual random junk chest, and then yeah. And then the other one, I'm like, this is my precious things chest, and it's just got diorite in it. So, yeah, this was when diorite was kind of a new block, and I think I'd been watching a lot of Slip when he was playing on the Hermitcraft server, and it was when he built Crown Hall, when it was Amplified Terrain. Was that Season 3? I think that was Season 3. And I was astounded. I thought this block was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Because I even at this point, I hated going into the Nether, because the Nether was a horrible place, and I didn't want to build in quartz because it was so grindy to get. Still true to this day. But yeah, so I was going to build out of diorite, and I did actually build quite a large structure before I kind of got bored of recording and buggered off. But yeah. Wow, now everyone hates diorite, including my... Do I hate it? I don't hate it, I just have no use for it. And I'd much rather they put a block that I had use for in there. But anyway, let's continue.
If this is going to be big enough... I did want to build in the plains biome just because it's nice and flat, and I'd rather landscape up than landscape down. It's my personal preference.
Good old landscaping.
But yeah, we might have to end up taking some of that desert and some of this biome. As you can probably guess with my mouse, it is going to be a circular build, but it's also going to be an up build. I've had this planned for ages.
I'm not just making a pancake.
I figured I'd try and share it with some people. But yeah, I'm not going to force you to watch me punching trees. It's only fun when the bigger guys do that, because then you know that they're human. So now that we've had a little look around, I'm going to kill a few sheep, make a bed, make a little ghetto house, and I'll come back when I've got some stuff done. See you in a bit.
That was, yes, that cut there with the old like spinny wipe thing. Oh, that was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And this is my first cut. Oh, Sin's first cut. Look how far he's come. However, like, just listening back to that audio, it sounds like I'm recording in a church. I am not recording in a church. It's this is it embarrassing? No, I don't actually think this is embarrassing. I think it's bad, but I don't think it's embarrassing. This is my first video. It was probably recorded at like 3 o'clock in the morning. At this point I was working. Was I working? Yeah, I was working full time. I was working full time. I was probably pulling in about 70 to 80 hours worth of work every week. This is blimey.
And we're back.
That was a nice long pause.
Ghetto Town, population me. We've got our traditional first night house here, just dug into the side of the hill. As you can see, killed some sheep, made a bed, lovely. A few furnaces here. I did pick up some coal.
The frame rate now has dropped even further, and this is now such a slideshow. This is ridiculous.
A couple of nice deposits there just to start off with. That's all good. This is my...
Whoa. Oh, you heard the chest open just there, and I'm looking at the crafting bench. What is going on?
Chest.
There we go.
Andesite and granite, both horrible blocks, so they go...
It's a lie. That's a lie. Granite is still a horrible block. Agreed. Andesite, however, I now love and adore.
Straight in the crap chest. Seeds, some flowers, obviously, because, you always need flowers on your first day. And I killed a skeleton on the first day with a wooden sword.
See, nowadays that might actually be impressive, because the 1.9 skeletons are absolute dicks. But this is back in 1.8, where you could just kind of rush them and, no issues whatsoever. Really easy to kill. And there I am, celebrating it.
Thank you very much. So we've got that, and then this is my box of precious
Yes!
things.
Yes!
And it's
diorite!
I know that might not be everyone's precious thing, but this is a clue as to the building style of the main project that I'll be doing in this Let's Play.
Very diorite-y.
Not many people like the block, but I've been watching a lot of Slipgator recently. If you haven't seen him, go check him out. Fantastic YouTuber.
Yeah, if you found my channel, which at this point has 0 subscribers, if you're watching me, maybe you should go and check out Slipgator. Oh dear.
Brilliant commentator and an amazing builder. And in the most recent Hermitcraft series, he's been using a lot of diorite to really good effect. The style that I'm thinking of is slightly different from his.
I will say, if you go back and watch those videos of the Amplified season, and you see Crown Hall, it still looks good. Like, it's structurally beautiful. And, like, I actually think he's used the block really well. Even if it is maybe a bit much. And, like, now I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of going, well, if he'd have done this instead of that, that would have looked really cool. Which kind of shows, like, once again, how far I've progressed, not just as somebody who makes videos, but also as somebody who plays Minecraft. Like, before I used to be enthralled with all of these builders, and I still am. Like, I still watch Azuma. I actually think is an incredibly good builder, and I don't think he gives himself enough credit. Tango, really good builder. Iskall, a very, very good builder. False, Scar, Ren. You know, you've got a load of talented builders on the Hermitcraft server. And now I watch them and I go, I really like that, but I think it would look better if they did that. And like before, I would just be like, that's amazing. I don't know what I'm doing. And so I think that's nice. Like, I'm not saying that I'm better than those guys at building, because I am not. But it's nice that I now see things and kind of go, but for me, it would look better like that, and have ideas in my head and kind of play off other people. I think that's a nice journey, shall we say?
But it's going to lend itself to that block, so I'm going to start collecting as much of that as I can. I figured I'd get it started now. I haven't done anything with the pumpkins yet. We'll do some of that soon. Start of a little wheat farm as usual. I mean, really, this is nothing special. I've been spamming a few torches around.
This is such terrible quality.
I went over to the little forest biome over there, but I'm really lazy and couldn't be bothered.
I'm still really lazy. Still really lazy when it comes to going to get things. Oh, dear.
Running backwards and forwards, so I just brought a few saplings back and put them all in a row, which is nice. Also got some apples, so I haven't had to slaughter too many of the aminals, which is nice. I did hear in a recent video, I cannot remember who said it, and I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Somebody? Who? Who is going to correct you if you're wrong? There's no one watching you, buddy.
I heard that animals won't respawn.
What?
Once you kill them.
What?
I'm not sure, whether that's a thing now, or whether that's coming in the 1.9 update, or whether I'm just lying completely.
I think you're lying completely, buddy.
I decided not to kill them yet, because I would quite like to automate things. I haven't...
Saying that, I'm not sure if that is a lie, actually. I think the spawning algorithm was changed in 1.9. But for the I know what it is now. It's to do with obviously the spawn chunks, and I think it's what is it? I think it's because normal mobs are every 6 game ticks they'll try and be spawned, or 60 game ticks, which is like 20 seconds, I think. I don't know. I'm still talking crap, aren't I? But yeah, I do genuinely believe that. I do genuinely believe that the algorithm was changed. So I might not have been lying too much with that statement.
So we're probably going to go for a cow farm. Obviously, I'll breed them up first, but I think cow farm's the way to go. So let's just go back in here. I did start a little mine. No iron yet, but obviously just popping down here, digging along, and we have a ravine, which is fantastic.
Just beautiful.
It's amazing. I love having a ravine straight off the bat. I will probably bridge across, and I will continue to dig down.
Probably dig across
to get a branch mine going, but as a starter, a ravine is brilliant. And just brought up the F3 menu. As you can see, we're now on 145. To me,
I can't see that. The video. There we go. What? Look at my frames. 41 FPS. Why is this so laggy? I don't understand. That's really weird. That's really genuinely bizarre. I don't get it. That's not bad FPS, but I don't know.
30, 40 blocks. I'm hoping for around 30, because then it should be on the diamond level that I like to mine at, which is Y11.
Little hint for you there, guys.
Not a bad little start. So, off camera, I am going to, as I say, bridge across, start a little mine down there, dig down, and then come back, and I'll probably dig down into the ravine once I've got a bit of iron, and maybe some iron armour, and I'll
Still scared of mobs.
picking through all the goodies down there. But I think that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Please feel free to like, subscribe, or comment at the bottom. As I say, this is my first Let's Play. So,
can you tell?
Any criticisms or anything that you'd like to say?
Okay, here's a criticism. Sort your frame rate out, mate, and stop sounding so boring.
Then please do let me know, and I will try my best to get back to you.
Try my best to get back to you because I'm inundated with social interaction on my YouTube site. What was I thinking? Oh God! No, right. Okay, time recording this video. 103 subscribers or 104 subscribers. One of them. Oddly enough, I still have time to respond to every comment. Oh, and I thought I was going to be so busy responding to everyone. I thought this was going to break the internet.
But until next time.
Okay. Oh, there is actually episode 2. Oh, I'm not going to click on it because I'll start watching it and this video is, I'd imagine, already long. But yeah, that is my first ever video on this channel. It's been a hell of a journey from releasing that to ending up with all of you guys watching these videos and to having like an upload schedule, which took me the longest to work out how to do. And there's been so much. So we did Not Another Let's Play for like 5 or 6 episodes, something like that. Then my next thing of recording was the MumboCraft server. So I did 2 videos on the first season, but that was right at the end, and that was just to kind of show people what I had done on that season. So that obviously gained some traction because obviously MumboCraft was a community and I could put my videos up on the subreddit and then people might watch it and stuff like that, and that kind of grew my channel to like 30 odd subscribers, which was amazing. And then I stopped MumboCraft. I stopped MumboCraft because I kind of realized that the huge servers kind of weren't for me. Like I really enjoyed my time on there, really did, and I think I actually explained this in a video where it's like a little channel update video, and I explain it that I really like the community of MumboCraft and stuff like that. I was never at the forefront of it. Like I was always kind of at the back watching, seeing what was going on. So like part of the reason that I didn't enjoy it was probably my own fault for not pushing myself forward and getting involved. But there were over 200 people whitelisted on that server, which is insane. But yeah, so like one of the reasons that I didn't like it was because there were so many people on it. Like we did a reset, and like 2 weeks after, we had every single farm you could possibly imagine, because there were so many people on there doing so much so often that like anything else that you tried to do was null and void. Like the gold farm that I built on the lake server, that was something that I tried to build on the second season of MumboCraft, because it was something that I'd always kind of wanted to do, and I thought it was a really cool design and used really cool mechanics. And I remember putting it up on the subreddit saying, hey guys, just to let you know, I'm buying obsidian for a gold farm. And there were some people that just donated the stuff, and lots of people actually sold it. to me and stuff like that, which was really, really cool. So that was a really nice part of the community. But then there was a guy on there that was just like, why are you doing that? I've already built one. And it was just like, well, I kind of want to build one. And then another guy popped up and he was like, yeah, I've built one as well. Why are you building another one? And it's like, I just want to build it. And it was kind of like that I did not enjoy. It was just one of those things that it was just like, well, I want to do it. There shouldn't be any reason why I shouldn't do it. Why do I have to show you why I need to build it? It's Minecraft. I build it because I want to, So that was I left Minecraft like, it was probably about halfway through the season, probably about 20 to 30 episodes in. No, I don't think it reached 30. 20 odd episodes in. And I carried on playing on the server for a little bit, but I kind of lost interest. And then after that, we started Sin's Island, which once again had about 5 episodes in it. I had the beginning of some computer issues, which actually plagued me all the way up until recently. So that's how long ago they started. But yeah, I had 5 episodes of that. That was inspired by Iscale's Island. And I wanted to kind of make like a piratey thing. And it was when dynamic lighting came out on Optifine. So I built on a mushroom island, and the idea was that I would use like lighting very, very creatively, and I'd have the dynamic lighting on and stuff, and that was going to kind of be the thing for the series. And I think that was actually the series that kind of made me put more effort into building. Like, I remember there was a dock area that I built, and I had this idea in my head, and I did it, and I was like, so it looks like a dock. Cool, brilliant. Okay, job done. And then I ended the episode, and I was kind of sitting there looking at it, and I was like, you know what? I can do better. And that's what the next episode was. The next episode was me basically saying, no. This series is going to be focused on building. We're gonna make some beautiful things here, and yeah. So I completely redid the doc, and I was really, really pleased with it. So yeah, I think that series like made me a better Minecrafter for me. I think that was not a pivotal moment, but it was certainly a moment. And it was actually from that series that I got invited onto the Lake Logai server. Croc17, as he's known now, but T-Croc17 at that particular time, he was also a member of the Mumbocraft server. And he subscribed to me, and I don't even know if I'd subscribed to him. I think he was just starting out YouTube as well on the Mumbocraft server, and I cannot for the life of me remember if I'd subscribed to him already. There's a really good chance I didn't, because I'm a bad person. But yeah, I noticed Lake Laogai videos coming from somewhere, and I'd seen 1 or 2. Like, whether they were in my not in my sub feed, but like in my recommended feed, because I did follow a few other smaller YouTubers back then. But I actually put out in one of the island videos, if any of the people that watch these videos know of any smaller YouTubers that I can watch and get into, then hit me up. Leave their names in the comments. I will go and check them out. And Croc actually commented, and he said, go and take a look at this guy called Danoobs and Paragraph 8. And he mentioned that he himself was doing it. And who else? I think he put somebody else. I cannot for the life of it. It might have been Winter. I don't know. Or it could have been Aqua. I'm not sure. But he also put up Quinforce Gaming, and obviously he mentioned himself. So no, I couldn't have been subscribed to him at that point. So yeah, so that made me subscribe to all of those guys, and that's when I started seeing a bit more Late Lao Guy stuff. And it was like there was some of them were like 2 or 3 episodes into their series, and it was probably 2 weeks after that. My computer was experiencing issues again, and I got a message through from Croc saying, "We'd like you to join." At this point, I don't. Was I playing? Yeah. I was still playing on the island, but I wasn't recording because my computer was naffing about. And I said to him, "Yeah, I'd really like that. You're going to have to give me a couple of weeks to kind of get my computer sorted, but yeah." And that's kind of how we hear, and from there the channel has just exploded. Well, not exploded, it hasn't exploded, but it's gained subscribers at a very, very pleasing rate for me. And I know I've said this in countless episodes, but I want to thank every single one of you, because to say that this isn't about the numbers is a mild lie, because I don't care if I don't hit 1,000 subs. I don't care if I'm not getting hundreds of views on my videos. I don't care how many comments I get. But every time I check my email and it says, "This person has subscribed to you on YouTube," that makes me happy. And like, sometimes I'm at work and I'm having a really busy day and I'm stressed and I'm in a bad mood, and I check my email and it says that, and it makes the day better. And so in that respect, it is about the numbers, but it's about individual people, and you individual people that watch these videos and comment on them and interact with me and tell me where I'm going wrong, tell me what you're enjoying. It's lovely. So yeah, thank you, all of you. Oh, there we go, ever a professional, smacking a Coke bottle at the side of there at a really poignant moment. I was just about to cry then, but that saved me. Yeah, guys, girls, pets. You might have a pet that subscribes to me. I don't know. That'd be really cool. If one of your pets has subscribed to me, let me know about that. I really like dogs and cats and fish. Yeah. Thank you. You make this experience 10 times better, 100 times better, than it would be if you weren't here. I really, really appreciate you coming along for the ride. I really appreciate you interacting with me. I really appreciate you watching the videos and taking time out of your day to feed this habit that I have, the video heroin that I like to inject every so often. Thank you, and thank you for sticking with me through like lapses of interest and things like that. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have no idea how long it's gone on for, but I can guarantee you it's too long. I'm not going to edit this at all. It's just going up as it is, the big long rant. Sorry you've been staring at this screen for God knows how long. Go and check these people out. Who are you? Kieran, I have no idea who you are. But this is Para. Danoobs, another Danoobs. That's an attractive guy, as are these two. Bit of tango. Jonathan Pye, hilarious. Magoo over here. Stop it. Stop going through this. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Over 100 subscribers now. Can't wait to hit the next milestone. If we do. If we don't, it's not a problem, because I've still got all of you guys. Yeah. It's been good. Thanks again. if you have enjoyed this really weird video, please feel free to leave a like. If you don't want to miss any other really weird videos or any of the other series on the channel, then hit that subscribe button. And remember, as always, to tell your mother that I appreciate her immensely as well. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye. Bye.